Omnipress.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Sit down.
Can I put some things in the desk?
Oh, yes.
How are you doing today?
Doing good today.
Good. So, how are you enjoying the weather outside, changing in the fall and everything else?
Say it's Kentucky weather, so deal with it. You don't like it, stick around 10 minutes.
So, I'm just going to start off asking you a few questions if you don't mind.
Sure.
Are you familiar with CRM right now?
What do you mean by CRM?
Customer Resource Management Software.
Okay. Because in our industry, we have a lot of different acronyms. When you say CRM, I think about Contract Research Manufacturer.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Do you all have a CRM system right now?
Yes, we use Salesforce.
Okay. How do you all keep in contact with everybody through your CRM system right now?
We have a number of different systems, basically. I get email, text, constant updates within the iPhone as well as the iPad. I'm also carrying a MacBook as well. And Salesforce is more used for us for gathering information. It's not used for communication at all at this point.
Okay, great. What are some positive and negatives right now with your CRM system, you'd say?
The positives are we're staying out of jail. Okay. We don't have a situation.
It's not funny, that's true.
Legality issues coming up. The negatives are it is very cumbersome to use, it is very slow to use. We have difficulty in integrating our number of systems.
Okay. Okay, great. So you all are you all using iPads and iPhones, or is it just you right now in the MacBooks?
No, we're all using
Okay, great.
Salesforce.
Okay, great. And you're saying that it's not just very easily to operate right now with the slowness and everything else? Okay. All right. How does your CRM information update?
Basically, it updates both daily, weekly, and monthly reports are generated.
Now, is that important to you that you can get on there daily and have all the information updated from all your employees just to oversee what's going on?
Yes and no, not really so much from an oversight component. I'm much more concerned about what the sales figures are than what's coming in out of Salesforce. This is much more in regards to being able to keep track of the amount of resources that are being expended, how do those resources apply state to state, district to district, and then also we have a number of different legality issues that we get in from one state to another. So we have to be able to track the spend on various positions as well as tracking our employees.
Okay. Okay. So are you familiar with real time right now?
What do you mean? Explain.
Okay, real time, which at Almany Prize we use to update our information when one of your employees leave a sales meeting, they can go out and there's an app on, you can get on your iPad, your iPhone, you just click on it and you can update anything you need to. If you found out that this man's birthday is next week and you wanted to send him tickets to a UK game, you can go ahead. Cardinals game?
No.
Oh, yeah.
You just put me in prison.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what?
Okay. We can't gift anything to a physician.
Oh, okay.
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 I see your statement. I
Okay.
see where you're going. But understand we operate in a very different world.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how can my salesman use that? Given those constraints, tell me how my salesman can use it.
Okay, well, not even just that, just maybe if you found out information about their kid or anything else that you might want to bring up the next time that you see them.
Mhm.
Everything that you put in there, or if you have another meeting that you set up, everything you put in there goes on real time and it's updated right away so that you can get in there and see what's been going on, and you can see that your employer just left and all the information that they just had from that recent meeting with that person. So it's very beneficial because it's real time, you get it immediately. You don't have to wait for it to update. You don't have the problem with it being slow. It's going to update for you, and you can have information that maybe if you can't give presents, but information you might want to know next time you see them, because you're meeting a lot of people.
How long is it gonna take my salesperson to get back on each time when we get that information?
Oh, well, it's quick. You pull over, you press your iPad, you type in your information, and it uploads immediately, and it goes into a cloud base.
Okay. Now, keep in mind,
Okay.
my salespeople are scattered all over the United States.
Right.
Okay, we're not always accessible to Wi-Fi.
Okay. But with an iPad or iPhone, do you all have a data plan or anything
We
like
do,
that?
but keep in mind that in numerous places around the
You can't
country,
do
there
it.
are still other places
Right.
they don't work.
Well, even if you can't maybe update it at that point, when you do get there and update it, it's continuous and you can access it at that point.
All right, now, one of the things my salespeople tell me about is the time related to once they've entered the data and required to save that information, the amount of times for that screen to save it and then refresh to be able to get on to the next customer can be aggravating, to say the least.
Right.
What kind of time frame are we looking at?
Well, I can't personally answer that for you, but if you would like, I could set up a meeting with you and bring my IT guy in, and we can go
Good
over
for you, Ms.
any of the
Russell.
questions you asked. We can bring whoever you need around, and we'll sit down and talk a little bit about how much time it has and how we can better serve you there with that. Do you seem interested in that?
I would be interested in that, but we're going to have to get confidentiality agreement in place before we can talk.
Okay, that sounds great. So would you like to set up a time and?
Well, if you would try to get some response back on some of the questions that I've asked,
Okay,
reply to me with that, and if I deem that it's going to be worth my time, then I'll send you the confidentiality agreement and who to contact at that point in time.
okay, well, when would be a good time for me to call you with all these questions? I can call you tonight if you'd like, send you a brief email.
Why don't you send me an email when you have information in place, and at that point in time, I'll respond to you just when I've got everything in my schedule.
Okay, that sounds great. Can I get your email address?
Is your email?
Thank you very much. All right, you have a good day. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.